baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me up. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. So please shut the fight down. I need that.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Duke the defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. At their own 27-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. The gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Flushed out now to his left. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready. Away.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And the defender coming away with it. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds Chase on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
11. Here we go. 180. Place up. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sideline.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
It's just set. 180. 12. Go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. Finds a big lane. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
11. Stop.
Brown goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Called that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Takes out a 1-stop. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts the return at the 34. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On one, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, right, 80. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, MT. 11, Thomas. Dot.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're 3-1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
11, 11, 11.
Brown on the inside give. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On one, ready?
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On one, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Ball goes to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right top. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's get set. Right 80. 11 empty. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Burrow on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Wide 80. Wide shot. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
He brings the offense up now for 1st and 10.
Stop. 180. Right hot.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Bengals. With it, 1st and 10.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180. Stop.
Play action here. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 180. Stop. Stop.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has it on the slant. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. And it looks great flying through the air run, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Nix off the play action. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone.
He has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. 180. 12, 11, 11.
Motioning left is their running back. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Reaches the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Stop! 180. Stop! Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On third down, here's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh my son, kill. Ready. Ready, my son.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Nix on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here we go on fourth, Nix. He's got it to his running back. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Oh my son.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Oh my son.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to second half with some needed points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
24. Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
On one, ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
On the ground, Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On one, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Gun.
They'll run again with Brown. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's get set. Gun.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down, give to Brown. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got the shit.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. To throw, here's Nix. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 11.
Third and long for him here. Mims with the grab. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
Gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Here we go with Dobbins. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
First down carry for Brown. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bengals.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Guns.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
12.
Here we go, second and 9. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, it's Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the 37. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. This play going under review by the officials. First and 10 from the 41.
Set. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's second and 5. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely.
Captain. Ready.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
And he can't make the end zone, and that may have been their last gasp as this stays a 3-possession game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 in second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals nearing their second win in the campaign. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's get set. Stop.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Cincinnati.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Straight ahead they go with P-Rod. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Good on second, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came